Hey, how are you guys? How you doing today? Oh, camera is not properly installed today. How are you today? Hello, Felipe. Hello, Diane. Hello, Pierre. Hey, what's going on, Felipe? What's the crisis here? Hey, Andy, welcome back. Long time, long time I don't see you here. Hello, Ann. Hello, Jay. What's up, Luke? Hey, Jay. Anyone tried QQQ this morning? I'll show you. Hey, Austin, Sven. Hola, Alex. Hello, Francine. Oh, come on, Felipe. What's going on? If you can start preparing your, like, what ticker you use, your entry point, your trade idea, stop loss, profit targets, everything. So we can take a look. We can take a look here, right? Red trade today. You like it? You like it? I I've been sharing a few of my trades on the Discord lately, especially the ones on the indices. I kind of have like a, it's not a challenge because for real it's not a challenge. I just decided to, I'm sorry, to stick to SPY and QQQ for a few weeks. I have asked Luke to be my accountability buddy for these days, because he has been trading only indices, just like me. So I asked him to be my accountability buddy, and we have been doing good, right? Right, Luke. Today we had fun with the SPY. I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. Hey Chen, how you doing? All right, guys. So let's take a look. Let's take a look to markets. So yesterday we had FOMC. They cut rates 25 base points. Kind of expected. As you see, market was like already priced with that rate cut. So yes, we did have sort of a reaction, but usually the real move happens next day, just like today. So today on the pre-market, we have been pushing higher. We created a huge daily gap, and for being honest, I already my trading thesis was like the rate cut was already priced. So yes, we did see this squeeze on the market, but I was like, well, it can be this vertical. It can be this vertical needs to come back. So FOMC was just a confirmation of people, they want to go higher. That's fine, but this just can't happen like in a vertical way. So I was watching for my opportunities to go to the downside. I'm gonna show you first my first trade. My first trade was a QQQ. Uh, well, just as I told you, let me show you. Let me show you QQQ here. Just as I show you guys. So FOMC we had like a huge reactions on the afternoon. Then we gap up this morning. But we were kind of trying to close this gap, and we actually kind of did it, right? Like, well, it's 592.60. Well, there's still like 40 cents here on the overnight session. Let's see what happens later. So I was watching this rejection 595, well, of the 5 minute opening range. uh for me it was more like the rejection of this 595. As you can see here, we tried to use this 595, 595.50 as support, then it turned into resistance, and then well that's what I was watching here. I was watching this break of the 5-minute opening range, break of this 594, rejections of this 5-minute opening range, and I decided to enter into this position right here on the break of the 594, rejections right here on the 5-minute opening range, break of 594, and for being honest, I was waiting for at least 592.50, but I took partials right here on the pre-market low. Then I watched these reactions here, so I took more here, and I was out on this candle, like 948. I was like, okay, well, this is actually not working. We are having like very nice reactions right here, pre-market low. So the day after FOMC, maybe we are gonna have like a better reaction, and that's actually what we had. So I took my contracts here. This was my trade. Some of my contracts were almost 40%. So look at this. This is 594. Look at this, 594 to 593.15. 40%. Not bad, right? Not bad. So that was my first trade, and then after that we started having nice market structure to the upside. But for being honest, I was waiting for the break and retest of this 1 minute or the 5-minute opening range. It was like the high of the day from the beginning, but we started going all vertical here, This pullback was actually not even a pullback, right? Like it was just like a small consolidation here. We kept pushing higher, and then I was watching like, oh well, I mean, it's struggling on the pre-market high. Actually, we kind of created this well, you know I like it. So kind of like we created this. So I was waiting for a deeper move on QQQ, like something like this, break, retest here, and a drop. But it was actually cleaner on SPY. That's why I didn't take QQQ here. But as you can see here, I mean, it was not a bad idea. I mean, the rejection of this neckline, pre-market high here, this move from 596.90 to 596.20, maybe it was something like this, right? Like 40%, 50%, just because you were kind of rejecting the very top. So I really like this. I didn't take this because I was in SPY, but I just wanted to show you that this same setup that I told you guys, it happens like really often. This as you can see here, it was resistance, then it was turned into support, turned into resistance, and then this drop here. That's something that I like. All right, Joseph, you took 1050 out, 1058, 1050. All right, 1058, something like here. Good. What the Joseph? Can you share what strike, expiration, and kind of the percentage that you got on that move? I know it's like a 50 cents move or 40 cents move, but I'm sure you get something nice here. I'm pretty sure that you got something nice here. Even when it looks like a small move, I'm sure you squeeze more than 30% here. So, all right. So that was QQQ. Let me go to SPY. So I was telling you guys, at the open, SPY was not like, like QQQ with a clear break retest of the pre-market low, 5 minute opening range. So I felt like it had no displacement here, so I decided for QQQ, right? But you have like pretty same idea here, but it was cleaner on QQQ. So then the squeeze, right? We had this huge squeeze on SPY and QQQ. No pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 green candles, 1 indecisive candle, 3 more green candles. Look at this. This move was just amazing. Bounce from 661 to 663.80 non-stop. That was just amazing. That was just amazing. But that's exactly the area that I was like, okay, well, we have now our very first area of interest here. So this 663.77, that was the very first area that I was watching here. Then we had this small pullback, market structure intact right here, right to the T, 663.70. That was my second hint. Okay, well, first, this was the first stop on this rally. Second, use this resistance, turn into support. We kept pushing now. We pull back right here, right to the same key level. So I really like it. We had a small reaction, and then we finally broke this 663.70, 663.80. So I was like, okay, well, I just told you I was chatting with Luke, and I was like, hey, dude, I mean, this is actually happening. This is shaping up. This the same setup. If you wanna like watch it like more graphically, this is exactly what we were saying, right? This break, retest, and drop. All right, so this actually happened, and I took my trade right here, 1047. 1047. We took some on this candle, I think 663. Yeah, we our first stream was 663. Then we took majority of our position on this candle. This candle actually was super weird because it was struggling around here, 663.20, and suddenly, boom, like a I thought it was a glitch, but I had a market order, and it went like 40% right here. It was lucky. It was lucky because it came back 20 something, 20 something, 20 something, and on this drop here, 11:30, yeah, 11, I'm sorry, 11:13. We were like, okay, well, now this thing is struggling, and also QQQ was already climbing up, so we closed majority of our position here, and I think 11:16 was like, oh, okay, I'm out. We closed on the green side, but just as I said, like somewhere here, 662.60. We got like 41% on the contracts. It was a really nice trade. Oscar, you took QQQ put as well. Nice. Three slots. What do you mean with 3 slots? Hello, Eileen. Hello, Gabby. Alex, you enter until 1050 candle broke. 1050 candle broke. This one here. All right. The previous week, 2 contracts, 663. Yeah. Yeah, it moves. It moved really nice. It moved really nice. Yeah, no, out of the money, I know what it is. 3x slots. I don't know what it is. Three contracts? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. And 3 strikes out of the money. Sorry. Okay. And my first time trading QQQ, you know I love futures. Got in 955, 955, 955, 955 Eastern, Central. What it's 1055. This is SPY. I'm sorry. Okay, 955 break and retest, 5-minute opening range slow. So you took calls? You took calls here and also doing pretty well trading IQ. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. That was actually really good. So this is the market structure I tell you all the time, right, guys? I mean, when you start blending market structure with your key levels, like I mean, for example, here it was the 5-minute opening range low, but also it was this 594. So it's this support turning to resistance, that now turning to support again. It was a really nice trade. I think you were like anticipating this bounce here. I will take. I mean, if I will take this trade here, I will wait it for this candle to be like above these previous candles, these previous bodies. But that was a really good. That was a really good. Okay. Yeah. Remember, guys. Not sure if I ever told you, right? I'm in Texas. I'm in Central Time, but I'm trying to do the whole exercise in Eastern Time, just like the New York time. So it's kind of the universal time for everyone in the market. So yeah. So I'm sorry if I'm asking like, oh, what time are you saying? Like, we have a few friends from Chicago. They always tell me their trades in Central Time. There's a few friends from California, so it's Pacific Time. So if you can help me saying like, okay, well, I took this on Eastern Time or Central Time or whatever, we do the math. Just trying not to guess here. All right. Okay. Well, that was the SPY trade. Look at this. It's actually working really nice here, right? And now it's, look at this. This is the area here. 663, 70, 80, something like here. That was the very first order block on the morning. Let's see if, yeah, market time. Let's see if, what is the reaction here. I'm not sure if it's going higher after this move, right? Okay, guys, let's go to AMD. What was going on with AMD in the pre-market? Well, you know that there were news about China. Well, China and America, they are kind of starting the new semis war, right? Like chips war. So I think Nvidia is going to invest a lot of money on Intel, and I think Baba is taking advantage of that, but AMD has been punched. So AMD, I don't know what happened in the morning, but the look at this drop. I mean, this drop from 150, 162. Look at this, 162 to 149.50. That's just crazy. It's like a 10% drop, right? Yeah, yeah, something like 10% drop. That's crazy. So for being honest, I was watching AMD to the downside. We still have this gap on the daily chart. It's 149.34 to 147.60, almost $2 of a gap. So I was watching AMD to go lower, but well, I mean, something happened and it started reacting really well. uh we broke this high of the day. Look at this, we broke this high of the day, came back, retested, well, barely retested or almost retested, but what I liked from here was this reclaim of 153. So this reclaim of this 153, almost retest of the previous high of the day, I really like this trade here. And if you can see here, what were the indices doing? Well, that was the exact time. That was the exact time when the indices started climbing up, right? So I really like this move from here. So I was aiming 154.50. As you can see, lately we have been aiming whole numbers and half numbers. So it's just a different way and approach to start, like aiming targets. But look at this. This actually came sweep this 152.92. This 152.92, I'm gonna show you here. This 152.92, it's actually, I'm sorry, 154.92. It's actually a previous low, right? It's this one here, a previous low. So yeah, I mean, again, external liquidity. Oh, what is it? Okay. External liquidity being more important than the whole numbers and the momentum, right? And that was it. Later on the day, I don't know if I will trust this move until once we swipe this liquidity here. So yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't say like buyers already like did it, because they are very close to previous day low. So I don't know, like for me to actually trust AMD that this is not going any lower, we will need to reclaim probably this line here, 158.65. I don't trust AMD until it reclaims 158.65, 159. So just for you, watch out there. Let's see what happens in the next days. And let's see. Oscar, fantastic staircase formation on AMD. Yeah. Yeah, market structure at its finest, right? All right. What is this? Amazon. What happened to Amazon after FOMC? We had good news. We had rate cuts. I don't know what's going on with Amazon, right? So it was struggling all of the time here. So I don't know, like I wouldn't trust Amazon here. It's inside of previous day range. I actually didn't draw any position here. So anyone took Amazon today? Tim, you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You. Okay. Oscar. Entry for long. 10:25 Eastern. 10:25. Right here. All right. Yeah, this retest of this 153, and you are 150, 10:25 after having a clear high of the day as target. All right. The one thing here, Oscar, is that your risk could be all the way to here, right? That's the only thing that I don't like. And look, if you were looking high of the day, it's less than 1-to-1 risk reward. So I mean, if you manage to stay on this trade Probably you got all the way to 155 maybe. It's still a lot of risk here for this reward, unless you have like a tighter stop loss. But do you follow me why your stop loss should be here on this kind of this retest, or this, or maybe here, but this is still a lot of risk for, if you were aiming for the high of the day, it was a 1 to 1.2 risk reward. 1024. Okay, well, now this makes a little more sense. Yeah, all right, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Thank you. Oh, just observation. All right. Yeah, it's yeah, but do you guys understand why, if you enter on this 1025, I'm sorry. Yes, this 1025, this needs to be your risk. It's the bottom of your, like, of this new leg, right? So that's why it's kind of risky here. So Amazon, we were saying, like, nothing too clear on Amazon here. Nvidia, we came, filled this gap. What was going on with Nvidia on the pre-market? Nothing too much, nothing too crazy. So okay, so we filled this gap on Nvidia. Then we started reclaiming key levels. All right. So this was the 1 minute opening range. I really like this because you already are out of this gap, and also if you go, oh, sorry, if you go to this 15-minute chart, what's going on? Do you remember we have been talking about ranges here? So I'm sorry, right here, about ranges here. So this was a really a very important. Let's go to the 1 hour. Look at this. This range has been resistance, then turned into support, resistance, support, and again. So this area here, 174, has been a very relevant area. So once you reclaim 174, I really like this kind of break and retest of the 1 minute opening range. That's what I had, this one here. And I will be aiming to the pre-market high, this 176.17. So this was the very first opportunity that I will take on Nvidia. And this is the second one. So this is the break and retest of the 5 minute opening range and previous high of the day, right? And right here, I will be aiming to different things. First, look at this. First, I will be aiming to the edge of this range, okay? So this range again, or this area here, it's the edge of a new range. So I will be watching the reaction right here. As you can see, we actually reacted at the very edge of this range. And then I will be looking like, okay, well, let's go to the half numbers, whole numbers. It reacted here. I'm sorry, guys. It reacted really nice right here, 176.50. Came back, and now it's actually trying to break this range here, or this area here, to enter onto the next range. Okay, so it's nice what it's being built here. Let's see what happens on the next days. Tesla. What do you see here, guys? Can you see break, retest, drop? I just hope that you like this setup and you learn it and you start implementing it, because it's super easy. It's super easy, and also it happens all of the time. Let me go back to Nvidia. Francine, you 1004 right here. What were you trying here, Francine? Calls, puts. What was your stop loss? What was your target for this trade? What was the idea? Right here. I mean, right here, 1004. I don't see anything here. I really don't see anything here. So not sure what you were looking here. Calls, reversal setup, bullish on the higher time frame. Yeah, well, you absolutely were bullish because you just retested the previous day high. That's always very positive, right? That's always very positive. So it's just like I don't know. I will need like more signals of actually buyers stepping in right here. But just as you said, you had a higher time frame thesis, and it's nice. Again, it's nice because you already retested the previous day high, and buyers defended this key level here. Buyers defended this key level here. I really like it. Good job there. Too risky, Francine. Too risky for me. Too risky for me. But yeah. Okay. Felipe, TSL. Okay. Let's go to Tesla now. Felipe, 1007. Previous day high. 1007. Previous day high. Stop loss for. Look at this, Felipe. This is the reason you are taking low probability trades. Right here, you are trading a breakout. You are not trading the break and retest. And this is something that we repeat day in and day out. Stop trying to guess the breakout. Wait for the retest. Wait for the retest. That's the best way. That's the best way to have higher probabilities and also control better your risk, because with a retest you can define your risk way better. Because right here you say your stop loss was 427.94. okay, you enter here 1007. Your stop loss was 427.94. so my friend, that's just the bottom of that candle. That's just the bottom of that candle. I mean, that's not a reasonable risk, right? Unless that was the very nice reaction on a key level after a retest. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be like hey, no, you are doing wrong, Felipe, or something. It's just trying to give you context on here. So right here it's a reclaim. It's different. It's a different system. But Felipe just told us, Tassos, that he has been struggling the whole week with 4 losses, and the best way or the easiest way to start taking base hits, small hits with way less risk, it's waiting for the break and retest. The breakouts are riskier plays. You took the one that I marked on the chart. Yeah, and let me explain you why, Felipe. For example, right here, imagine you are doing to the other side. Right here you see like, okay, well, this thing it's bouncing right here, 429, and you take this candle here, 1113. You take puts here because you were trying to guess the breakout here. But if you enter here, look at this. If you enter here, say that you enter here because you already got, oh, I'm sorry, you enter here because you already guessed the breakout. All right. So different things. First, where do you think it should be a nice place for your stop loss? Just the top of this candle? I think it's like a very tight risk. Okay. Second, if you were not like quickly reacting to this is actually reversing, and now you are, I mean, it's Tesla, right? I don't know how TSLL works, but it's Tesla. Now here you are 15% negative here because it's actually reversing. You know, Tesla on a Thursday, it's moving so fast. This is just challenging your emotions. This is just challenging your emotions. How different is to try to take this one here when you already watch a reaction around this key level? So now you are actually, you have clarity here. That's I think we talked about this a few weeks ago, but the one thing, the one thing that you won or that you win with the retest, waiting for the retest, and even waiting for the next candle, like some candle confirmation, it's that you get clarity. And I'm not saying clarity is gonna help you win more trades, right? But it's like now you have a better way to set your risk, and now you have a better way to understand your targets, and now you can, I mean, the price was already squeezed with the premiums because you are getting the retest, right, on the breakout right here, because it's dropping in a very accelerated way. The Greeks are inflating like your premiums. But if you wait for this retest right here, if you buy at the same key level, this retest is gonna be cheaper just because you already the Greeks were already aligned to the kind of move, right? But the breakout, it's always more expensive than the retest. So even if you buy at the same level, on the retest is gonna be cheaper than on the breakout, because on the breakout the Greeks are taking in consideration the drop, the speed of the drop, and also I mean, for example, here it's actually dropping from the 1 minute opening range. So right here it's the premium is inflated, but here it's already back to normal, right? Okay. Great observation about the Greeks. I feel like that, Neto. All right. Alex, stick to your playbook and system. Yes. Neto, I re-entered then. Yeah, that exactly. That's what happened. I mean, if you still have buying power, that's okay, right? I mean, you close your position break even or whatever, and you can always re-enter here. But I mean, why wasting a bullet or two? Why wasting mental capital here? If you are patient enough to wait for the retest, you save all of that, Felipe. You save all of that, right? So I want you to start working on your patience, and at least until you get confidence again, stop trading breakouts. Start trading break and retest. Yeah, and wait for better opportunities. Wait for better opportunities. And your best opportunity is waiting for the retest and waiting for the good reaction. I mean, the retest itself, the retest itself, it's not enough, right? The retest itself is not enough. We need the retest and actual reaction saying, for example, here, sellers are stepping in. So what once was your support level, now it's your resistance. All right. Yeah, just as Oscar is typing here, not only the break and retest, but the reaction on this key level. All right, just do it for a few days, Felipe, and you tell me how it goes. I'm not saying that you are gonna have like 100% win rate, but you will feel calmer, you will feel safer, you will have better understanding on how to place your stop loss, and you will understand better also your targets. Right? So waiting for the break and retest and the reaction is gonna give you clarity, and clarity is more important than like sniper entries, or because sometimes the sniper entries are confused with lucky entries, right? De nada, Felipe. Carol, well, if you join the Traders Lab, you won't have one-on-one coaching, but you will have other coaches, right? Like I'm the performance coach for the Traders Lab, but there's also Tony and Jack as the technical coaches, and Jared Tendler as the psychology coach. We don't do one-on-one coaching, but it's a very in-depth training. And what I do on my website, Trading Performance Coach, you can see I do have one-on-one mentoring programs, but it's only on performance. I don't teach any technicals. All right. If you can take a look to that and you are interested on something like that could be a good opportunity. It costs a lot. Well, it's a program. That's the thing. I mean, if you are looking for 1 or 2 sessions with a coach or mentor, it's gonna be hard, because I mean, usually it's about whole programs with clear objectives and goals, coaching goals. So yeah, I mean, I hear you. Sometimes the coaching programs are kind of expensive, but believe me, they are worth every penny. Especially Traders Lab, you will have hours and hours and hours of technical training, and also you will have group training for performance and for psychology coaching. It's worthy. Believe me, it's worthy. I'm a student on Traders Lab. I mean, I'm the performance coach, but I'm a student on the technicals, and even now, after a few years now, trading and being on this community, I still keep learning every week. Um, thank you, Tazos. Thank you, Tazos. Okay. Okay, guys. So that was Tesla. Two nice opportunities here. The one that I like the most was this one here. But look at this. You actually have a second chance here, right? Like this break and retest of the 5-minute opening range. As you can see here, I'm not opening the position right here on the retest. I'm actually waiting for the move to happen. And now I'm aiming, look at this, my risk is at the top of my retesting candles, right? Even here, I can have my risk all the way to pre-market low. Why? Because now I will be aiming to low of the day, let's say here. So right here, look at this. Give me 1 second. Right here, you have your clear risk. Right here you have your clear target, and you can see it's a 1 to 3.5 risk reward ratio trade. This is something worth the risk, right? All right. Yeah, you know what, Carol, we have a few students from the Traders Lab around. So you can ask Eileen, you can ask Dawn, you can ask Francine. Who else here? Oscar, you used to be a Traders Lab student, right? But not anymore? Eileen, Gabi, Luke, Sven. Yeah, there are a few team. Yeah, there are a few Traders Lab students. That if I mean if you need like experience share, you can ask them. But it's really a very nice thing to be on the Traders Lab. If you are still like building your edge, if you already have your strategy and you want to just fix your habits, your routine to be a disciplined trader, uh, maybe my program can help you. But you need to already have like your strategy. I don't teach any technicals. I just work with the mindset, and I provide tools and routines to become a better trader. Yeah, that there they are. Yeah, we have. Yeah, I think we have like a super high satisfaction rate on Traders Lab. People is like really happy with it. Well, for my program, you can go to my website here, tradingperformancecoach.com. You can contact me there, or you can send me an email, and I will provide more information. Actually, this weekend, I'm gonna release a new video. I'm gonna explain what we do on the trading performance coaching program, and this is not the Traders Lab. This is a different thing. So if you guys stay tuned for next week, you will have news from me. Um, Gustavo, to start out, would you recommend joining the accelerator? Yeah, the accelerator. Yeah. Yes. The yeah, we have a lot of videos on the accelerator. We have a lot of videos on how to set up your IBKR account, and if you have any other broker like Webull, I'm a Webull user, so if you need any help, there's a lot of people willing to help others. But yes, absolutely, you can start on the accelerator. Um, I really like the accelerator. I think we provide a lot of value on that community. And I mean, if you are starting your journey, or if you want to learn about the break and retest, I think the accelerator is the place. And if you later in the day you want to level up your skills with the break and retest, Traders Lab, it's a very nice it's a very nice program. Yes, but the accelerator, I think it has a lot of value. You won't need anything else if you are looking for something simple and easy to trade. The accelerator. If you want to, to start looking for more setups, different playbooks, etc., you can always level up to the Traders Lab. But it's a very good place to start. Okay, guys. Microsoft. Microsoft again, it was breaking again the 510, 511 key levels here. Actually, this is the 511. Yes. So, money. Okay. So yeah, it was not the break and retest of the high of the day, but you can see it was around the previous day high. So that's actually, guys, that's my favorite setup, right? The break and retest of previous day high and previous day low. So I really like this one here, and this all the way to 513. It was almost a 1 to 5 risk reward ratio trade. So that was something that I like. And later in the day, it started dropping. And as you can see here, again, this is a setup that works all of the time. Look at this. This might be your your neckline, so you broke, retest, and drop. This happens many times in most of the tickers. All right. So yes, it could be something like here. Risk at the top of your retesting candle, and then you can start looking for, let's say, this pivot low. Look at this. It was a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio trade. 1 minute opening range low, 1 to 3.3, and this went, let's say, 508, 1 to 3.8. So yeah, this setup works all of the time, right? Or most of the times. It's a really nice one. I really like this setup. I know a lot of people doesn't like to go short on the market. That's why it's not for everyone. Remember, guys, you need to find a strategy and a setup that fits your personality and not the other way around. Trying to fit your personality into someone else's playbook or setup, it's gonna be super hard for you. It needs to be your setup fitting your personality, so every time you try to do it, feels natural, feels like you are just following your instincts. Okay. Sven, you entered calls 1020 right here, 1020 right here. Break and retest, no displacement, but yes, I feel what you tried here. Something like here, 1020. Next one here, 1020. Your risk was at the bottom of this candle. Were you stopped out, Sven? One more on 1025 right here. Nice. So you actually squeezed this thing, right? Good job there, Sven. Good job there. Very good job there. Okay. Thank you, Eileen, for your words. Yes, exactly. If you are in the accelerator, make sure you watch and learn all of the modules. You come here every day. We talk. There's a lot of people that tell me like, hey, once I watch all of the videos on the accelerator, your sessions started to click a lot more, right? Like they like this kind of exercise because we are doing on different charts, different names, different size of the market. I'm sorry, different sides of the market, like long chart. So yeah, I mean, squeeze everything that we have on the accelerator, and if you think you are ready for the next step, Traders Lab, it's a good point. Oscar, put formation seems to be easier. Yeah, they are for me. They are for me. But again, there's a lot of people that they don't like red candles. They don't like to go short. It's a personality thing, and that's fine, right? I mean, it's something like, do you remember I told you like a few weeks ago when we were on all-time highs for SPY, for Nvidia? It's like, well, I don't like to go long on all-time highs, and I know it may sound like obvious, but for me, I don't feel prepared because I don't have more levels. So that's when I started trying like the half numbers, round numbers, and whole numbers, and I kind of started feeling more prepared, but still, like trading at all-time highs, it's not my thing. I will be alright if they ban going long. Yeah, faster profit. Yeah, and let me tell you something, Tassos. That's one of the reasons. I feel I'm better taking shorts. Why? Because I'm very patient waiting for my setup, but once on a trade, I'm not that patient. So if taking shorts helps me reduce the time in a trade, well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Again, it's choosing a setup, choosing a playbook that fits your personality and not the other way around. Okay, Palantir, guys. Look at this. Flat pre-market, $1 $2 range, and suddenly market open, and what happened here? So this is what we call relative strength. This is what we call relative strength, and I really like this retest of these key levels here: 172.30, 171.80. This retest of the external liquidity, I really like them. So once buyers step in right here, I will take my entry right here. I'm not sure if you guys were following Tony and Jack on this Palantir trade this morning. I'm sure they enter here, right? Like on this candle here. Tony likes a lot of confirmation, so I'm sure he took this one here, 948. Do you know? Do you know how to what time they enter here? Neto, Palantir also break a range from the higher time frame at the open. Okay, let me go there. Palantir. Okay. Now I see. Okay, now I see. Actually, we have this range right here, right? Now I see. So we broke this range, break, retest, external liquidity, going to the upside. Looks good. Looks good. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that, DM. I haven't seen that. I was, for being honest, I'm not even watching the tech names these weeks. I will be very focused on the indices for the whole month of September. Again, it's not like a challenge. I just decided to start focusing on them for the whole month. My journal has been screaming at me like, "Hey, dude, you are having way better results at SPY, QQQ, so give them a chance." So I'm spending the month taking only QQQ and SPY trades. I've been doing good. I'm already in 5 figures. Thank God it's it's already September 18. So yeah, I'm in the 5 figures since a few days ago. So it's going well. It's going well. I will be focusing on this again for a few more weeks before I start sizing up. So the reason I started focusing on SPY and QQQ was because I want to size up. So I had to take a deep dive into my journal to start looking at my plays, to start looking at my stats, and just as I said, my journal is screaming at me like, "Hey, you need to focus on the indices." So that's exactly what I'm doing. So Namosi, Jack entered 948. 948 right here, this candle here, and Tony entered 1008, something like it. Yeah. All right. It's going well. 1008. Looking for high of the day only, right? Something like here, 176. Okay. Good. Well, kind of the same place, right? Like, can you see that this is something that I like, actually. I mean, kind of having the same entry ideas than our coaches feels good. Feels good. All right. Palantir, Alex entered 1007 right here. Nice move. Nice move there. So can you see here, guys? This is the break and retest of the previous high of the day. All right. Uh, anyone else here? Felipe, I have a question on Palantir today. QQQ and SPY was going down hard, but Jack took break and retest pre-market high 944. I didn't enter because QQQ and SPY also don't want to get used trading like Tony and Jack. Yeah, well, they are really comfortable trading the relative strength, right? Relative strength. They don't trade too much short. They don't trade too much puts. They like calls. So this is pretty much their kind of place, right? Higher time frame thesis, higher time frame key levels, break and retest, going with the relative strength. So this is the kind of play that Jack and Tony love, right? It's really nice. It might be different to what you like. I do like taking trades aligned to the indices. I do like to do it. It's again, it's just you need to find something that aligns to your personality. Yeah, Jack once said he doesn't like puts as much, and there's a reason. I mean, there's a lot of people following him, and puts need to be faster expressing what you are saying, right? So if he's late a few seconds while taking puts, there's a lot of people that will enter late on the trade, and I mean, even if he makes money, other people could lose money. So that's why he likes taking calls, right? I mean, it's more like a community thing and not a personal thing. That's very nice, Gabby. That's very nice. Congratulations. Yeah, and you don't need to drop the live streams, right? Like, I mean, you can start like, okay, well, 2 days a week, I'm flying solo. I'm doing my own pre-market prep, or I'm joining the pre-market prep with one of the coaches, and then I'm trading by myself. That's perfect fine, and that's exactly how you start building your own confidence, right? All right. So that was Palantir, guys. That was Palantir. What's the next one? Apple. Who took Apple today? Because that was super easy. That was super easy. Look at this. This is the break and retest 238.50. Who took Apple? Come on, guys. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you. Trust me. If you took Apple, this is your signal. Speak now. So, Don, you took it? Come on. Look. Yeah, let me tell you guys. I mean, I'm not gonna judge him, but I need to be, I need to be transparent with the community. I was having a chat with Luke, and he was like, "Hey Neto, I really like this setup." He told me that, guys. Yeah, believe it or not, I think Luke is going to the dark side. But yeah, well, we're not gonna judge him. So just send us a postcard from the dark side, okay? Gustavo, Neto, do you think I could start trading with a 2K or 3K account, willing to lose if that happens, in order to learn with the accelerator program? I can have you a better thing, Gustavo. What if you start with the joining the accelerator, and you don't spend a dime in your education. You can always paper trade. Paper trade, it's a simulation account where you can start learning how to actually operate and how to place trades, and how to starting to know the broker. And also you can start gaining or building your edge, developing your skills, and you don't spend any money. I know it's not the same because you need to feel that pressure of real money on the market, but that comes second. First, you need to understand where you should be entering, how to spot the setups, how to develop your higher time frame thesis. So there's a lot more to learn before risking real money, and that's something you can do. So if you want to join the accelerator, I will say join it and don't risk your real money yet. Yeah, you can, yeah, you can, again, you can start learning before risking real money. Yeah, leave the real money thing for when you are ready, when you understand concepts, when you understand market cycles, when you understand what is the ticker you like, what is the setup that you like, if you want to be aligned to the indices or not, just relative strength, relative weakness. So there's a lot much to understand before risking real money. I really hope that someone told me that when I started. So my friend Gustavo, Tavo, don't risk your real money yet. Start learning, and if you join the accelerator, let me know. Tag me there on the Discord, and I will take you. We have Gustavo. Tú hablas español, ¿verdad? Do you speak Spanish? If you do, we have a channel for Spanish-speaking people, and you can ask anything. And they are my favorite guys because they are always asking funny things. I mean, they do ask technical stuff, but they are asking funny things. So we do have a Spanish-speaking channel. So if you have a doubt, if you have questions or something, you want to ask in your own language, you can do it there, and I will personally reply. Okay. And guys, if you want to start learning Spanish, there's a channel in the accelerator, right? Thank you, Gabi. Thank you, Felipe. Felipe is from Colombia. Gabi is from Mexico. We have Moni from Argentina living in the United States. We do have tenemos un bandón. We have a lot of people Spanish speaking on the accelerator. They are not super active. I'm not complaining about that. It's just a fact. They are not super active, but I am. So if you join, we can be there. All right, guys. So that's Apple. We're not spent a minute there. This is Google. Google has been funny. Well, no, not funny. What happened here? Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, here. So Google here. So Google, we are all-time highs. It's gonna start consolidating here. That's my guess. So consolidation, expansion, consolidation. I think it's gonna consolidate for a few days before the next leg. But you can always take advantage of these kind of things, right? So this is the break and retest of the 5-minute opening range low, pre-market low, and look at this, support turn into resistance, and then a good drop, to key levels. Can you see here, guys? I mean, right to the T, 250.28. But I mean, 250 round number, side number, whole number. I think that was more important than this 15-minute chart key level. So right here you have like a 1 to 3.3 risk reward ratio trade, and I just think it was awesome. It was a really nice trade. So that was Google. This is Meta. Not sure if we have Ramesh around. He's the Meta king. Amazon is shaping up nice for a move to all-time highs. Yeah. Diane took Google calls. Where? 10:05. 10:05 right here. Break and retest reclaim of this 5-minute opening range. 10:05 here. Risk at the bottom of these retesting candles. Target at the bodies of the high of the day, right? This trade just failed. Let's see why. Well, this was just unfortunate because both indices were pushing higher right here. I don't know what happened to Google. Yeah, you were targeting high of the day, very bullish, above 250, 250. Yeah, this 5-minute opening range. 250, 250. Yeah, unfortunate, my friend. Happen to respect this trend line. Okay, Gustavo. Namosi. Guys, if you want to learn Spanish like really fast, get a boyfriend, get a girlfriend, and you will speak Spanish sooner than you think. Okay, yeah, Gustavo, we wait for you on the accelerator. If you don't know how to get there, just shoot me a message on the Discord. I'm sorry, on the not on Discord, on the YouTube comments, or come here to the tradingperformancecoach.com. There's my email. You can always shoot me an email, and I will send you a link to join. What else? The Bolivia. Good. All right, guys. So I think that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining. I can't see now how many people we are here, but remember we need more likes so we can reach more people on the YouTube. We are not paying ads yet. So this is organic growth for the channel. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Remember, my new website is this one here, tradingperformancecoach.com. I have a few resources for you. They are free to download. We have the Traders Performance Daily Checklist, and I think we are uploading something else this weekend. So stay tuned. Go to the website. Get for free everything. Everything is there. If you are not interested in anything else, just go for the free candy. and that's it. All right, so thank you very much, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Remember, rules for Friday: if you are green on the day, you just risk a portion of your profits. If you are small green of the week, green of the week, you risk small profit. If you are small green of the week, you may want to be risk of paper trade only. If you are red on the week, please don't try to be the hero on Friday. Don't ruin your weekend. I want you with a good mood, good motivation for next Monday. Market is gonna be here next Monday, so please rules for Friday tomorrow. Risk size down, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye.